Stars and Straps RC here. My wife is still in the Philippines, so I'm having to try to do the video on this the best I can. So bear with me. I got a story behind this one. This is the 1600 millimeter Blitzworks DC3 C-47 from Banana Hobby. I sold my Carbon Z Cub, the E-Flight, to get this one. I did have the Carbon Z Cub, and I do have the Carbon Z Cessna 150T. So I decided to let one of the big high wings go, and I chose the Cub. But anyway, this wingspan again is 1600 millimeters, or around 61 inches. The length is 1103 millimeters. Flying weight 1700 grams. It has 6 9-gram servos and 2 25-gram servos. It runs on two 2215 960 kV outrunners with 20 amp ESC for each motor. So there's 20 amp ESC on both sides, one for each motor. They call for a 4-cell 3300, so I'm gonna try a 4-cell 4000. I did have to trim the foam in the canopy to make it work, and I'll show you that. The story is, so I get this in like 2 days ago, and I'm putting it together. Well, I'm gonna do an unboxing video, so I get everything laid out and ready to do the video. And what do you know? There's no rudder in the box. So I went on Banana Hobby, messaged those guys with my order number, and I told them what happened. There's no rudder in the box. Of course, they wanted a picture of what I did receive, so I did that. And they second dayed me a rudder, which is nice. So I got the rudder today, got it all installed. I had the plane already put together except for the rudder. I had everything on the control surfaces manually adjusted, set up. My DR and Expo already set up. I was just waiting for the rudder. So again, the finish on this is really nice, I think. I hope it flies as good as it looks. The foam, the paint on the foam is really nice. The decals are water slide, as you can see on the rudder. Hopefully you can see. And then here on the side of the fuselage, on one side it has a nose art says Turf Sport Special, and on the other side, I know you can't see it from here, has Classy Chassis nose art on it. The bottom of it is gray. You'll see the flaps it's not one long flap. It's sectional flaps on each side. So the retracts are plastic trunnion with wire. Hopefully this will be a light lander, so you know there won't be any bending of the wire or whatever, but should be easy enough to replace those retracts with something better if I choose to. Also, they put a door in here. For what purpose, I don't know. The way it closes, it doesn't secure. So I'll either go ahead and put a magnet there, or I'll just shoe glue it shut. I mean, there's nothing I'm going to use it for anyway. The 6 glasses are windows on each side here. You can actually see through, but then all you see is servo wires, etc. As well as the cockpit windows. You can see through there as well. It went together with minimal screws. I believe it was 4 on the rudder, or 4 on the tail section, two on the elevator, 2 rudder. The wing is tongue and groove on one end and then held together with 2 screws. The props are not one piece. They were already installed in the prop hubs, so, and they are counter rotating, which is really nice. So I wanted to first get some close-ups of the retracts and the flaps. So bear with me a minute, let me power this up. There's plenty of room in the battery bay for your battery and receiver. As you can see, if I can do this. So if you can see, the retract forward. The flaps, if you can see that. I'm sorry guys, doing the best I can. As you can see, they're sectional. I've got them slowed down a bit. So I wanted to get some close-ups of the nose art on one side there, and of the prop hub. Some close-ups of the detail on the motors. Here's your tail section here. You can see the panel lines are really nice on this. Again, on the wing, I mean, the panel lines are really nice. I'm gonna be doing, as always, some matte finish men wax on this to help seal the paint, keep it looking good. This is the other side here. And then the other side, nose art. So I think it's really nice. I hope it, I've had Blitzworks planes, a couple in the past. They were okay. I hope this one is a nice flyer and it's around for a while. Again, here's your battery compartment. You can see how big that is. I've got my receiver back behind the battery there. One thing to note, from here forward was pretty weak when you moved it up and down. So I put in some carbon fiber strips. So I cut into the foam back here. about 1.5 inches, and epoxied it in and against the sides there on both sides to give it some more strength. But it should be fine. The only gluing on this plane was these antenna here. Got a little glass dome here. I don't know what purpose that. Just scale looking. And then this one piece here. That's all the gluing there was. Now, it does have landing lights and wingtip lights underneath the wingtips, but I only had a 6-channel receiver, and because this has a external BEC, that had to be plugged in as well. So I will have to figure out how to plug the lights in, maybe run a Y off of the elevator or something, but I'll figure that out. But all in all, I think it's a nice looking plane for 2.25. So hopefully I'll get it out and maiden it next week. You can see how big that is as far as the wingspan goes. So we'll see how it goes next week. I'll shoot a video of it, of the flight, the maiden flight, and I'll post it on my Stars and Stripes channel. So there you have it. The Blitzworks DC3 C-14. Thanks for watching.